It's Tuesday, September 13th, showing you I'm buying some Meta 165 puts at 873. This is a secondary trade on the day, getting short Meta. And you can see here I bought as price, and this is a 1-minute chart, as it was moving up to new broadening highs. I put the order in right here at the blue line to buy some puts. And the reason I'm doing that is as I'm watching, the intraday structure, Meta came down big to start, reached some targets, which I'll show you in a second, but I still think there are targets lower. And then as I watch kind of the first rally in the morning kind of take us up here, I figured anyone who's short at this point in this little range is going to have stops above there where the computers will take that out before reversing lower. So as price came up here, I bought the puts, looking obviously for lower prices at this point. You can see here the reason I'm doing that on the daily chart. We have taken out from that initial drop on the day 1, 2, and 3 targets that I had outlined on the blue line. So we've taken that out. That's why you get a larger, if you were short here, those are the targets to take profits. Now you're kind of pausing after taking those out, which makes sense. But when I look at the 15-minute chart, which again, this was the broadening action to the upside here, you can see we had the big green move up, a little bit of the 15-minute chart, a little pausing, and then we came out and took out some stops, and hopefully we're heading lower now. But when I look back on this chart, even though we took out these 3 targets, I still see price heading down into this area. If I can zoom it out, well, it's hard to do it on this chart as easy. Yeah, right in here. You see these targets down here? The price should still be heading down there. And then there's this back here as well, and this down here. There's still an area here which needs to be taken out to the downside. So I just wanted to take advantage of that on a short-term basis, look for some broadening action up to buy some puts, knowing that high probability we're still heading lower, even though we reached our main targets on the day. So on the 1-minute chart, again, bought the puts up here as price was just as it was making highs. You can see here, bought those at 873. As price moved down now, we're kind of getting back up to 890, almost 895. As this is just a 1-minute chart, so it's only been 4 minutes in the trade. And we'll just see now if we kind of continue lower. I'm going to see if we take out the lows of the day before the day's over, or work down there. That should at least allow those options to go up in price. Again, I don't know if we're going to head down there today and collapse, but that's where price is eventually heading. So even if, hopefully I'll get a nice short-term gain out of this one in the afternoon. And if not, I'm going to be continuing to look for short trades on Meta, in the days ahead until conditions change.